Leadoff knock puts the winning run on base.
He was all over that one. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Substitution now at first base. Here's the Phillies pinch runner, Edmundo Sosa. Bryson Stott stands in for the Phillies. Top of the zone, and it's called a strike. With the winning run on at first here in the last half of inning number 9. Right through there for a strike.
This is one of those situations defensively where you can't try to do too much. You got to make sure that you field the ball cleanly and get one out first. It's going to be tough to get two with this kind of speed in the batter's box.
Oh, 2 now. Got him. One out, bottom of the 9th.
Well, that's a pitch, that slider from an opposite-handed pitcher that you usually see very well, but for some reason he didn't pick it up, and it just kind of got into the strike zone late. Gave up on it a little bit early.
And now for the Phillies, JT Realmuto. And it falls. Ball back in a hurry, and the winning run now at second with only one away.
Well, that at bat had a lot of pressure riding on it, so really great job coming through right there. It's got to feel good. I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep, so pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it. Now that sets up a huge at bat in this ball game.
At the plate, Brandon Marsh. Right down to shoot, and that is strike 1.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Here comes the 0-1. Lifted in the air down the left side, and that'll fall for a base hit. Across is the winning run, and the Phillies walk it off and win it 3-2.
Well, you come into the 9th inning, it's a tied ball game. No one really wants to play extra, so everyone's looking at how we can get this game over with in regulation. Well, they got the run they needed, put one up, and they put one in the win column.
(3-2) the final score. The Phillies hang on to win it. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon. From the city of brotherly love and Citizens Bank Park, we've got a perfect night for baseball on the show. It's the Los Angeles Dodgers taking on the Philadelphia Phillies. First pitch coming at you right after the break. just about set to go now. Getting the nod on the mound, Zach Wheeler. And Singy, he's one of the most dominant arms in all of baseball.
Well, the hammer is in effect, and he sets it up so nicely because of the velocity on the fastball. Will elevate that and then break you off when he's ahead in the count. What I love about him, you get into the later innings of the ball game, and the velocity seems to go up.
Here's the second baseman, Mookie Betts. The wind and the pitch. That misses, and it's 1-0. The wind to kick the pitch. That clips the zone, and the count is 1-2.
This guy at the dish excels in two-strike counts. Got to be careful with him out there on the mound.
Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. In time to get him, one away in the strikeout.
You hear people talk about letting the ball travel so often in terms of a hitting approach, and that's a great example why right there. If he's willing to let that curveball get a little deeper into the zone before he commits, he's way more likely to recognize that it's making a beeline for the dirt. On the other side, still a nice two-strike pitch, though.
Freddie Freeman, batting with one down, takes a strike. Wheeler. He's the kind of starter that a lot of pitching coaches and managers as well really appreciate. Not a guy who's going to get himself into trouble by dancing around, by walking guys. This one lifted in the air, left field, and Freeman is retired. And there's two away. Here's the Dodgers lineup now. This is a veteran-led lineup right here. A lot of players with plenty of experience, Singy.
Yeah, no doubt about that, Boog. These players have been around the game for a long time, and they may not have the flash that they once did, but they've got the wisdom to be able to understand different situations, be able to think with the opponent and sometimes in front of the opponent. And you always seem to see a team like this. They come to the ballpark, they know how to get down to business, and they understand what the job is at hand.
Almost got him.
Yeah, he throws strikes, and he's got the command, be in the zone, be effective, but just moving the ball around, getting the ball back from the catcher, Boog, and throwing the pitch.
Next offering, pop foul off to the right out of play. 2 out, space is empty. And that's off the inside edge. And that's ball 3. And there's ball 4.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Here's Max Muncy, that funky Muncy.
1-0.
It's an interesting thing when you consider limiting walks. Is it more important today because of how many home runs are being hit?
No doubt. Keeping players off the base paths with the way the swings and the launch angles are today, the emphasis of hitting home runs is so huge. It's never been more important.
2 gone, but the go-ahead run is at first. And we're just getting started here in the top of the first. The 1-1 is fouled off. Yeah, I think the other part, though, as well, is it goes both ways, because I think that pitchers at times are more than willing to give up walks because they'll come back and strike the next guy out. Right-hander kicks, deals, and down on strikes he goes, and that'll do it. So the Dodgers leave 1. So now the Phillies offense will see what they can do. No score. Back after this on the show. That here, Citizens Bank Park. And starting this one, Shohei Ohtani.
We know he's one of the best in the game, doesn't make many mistakes, and if he's in a pinch, he'll make up a pitch and throw something that you've never seen before.
So here's the Phillies DH, Kyle Schwarber. He is very much your typical power hitter. I'd say he falls into the 3 true outcomes category.
Well, we've seen more and more of that lately. The ability to drive the ball to slug is getting heavily favored over any discipline or strikeout concerns.
Left-hand batter waits.
No.
Fouled off. He was late. The count 2-1. And that one wrapped foul. And the 2-2. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Right through there, got it. One gone, bottom half of the first. Here's Trey Turner. That one's in there, 0-1.
Hey, partner, back in 2023, Turner homered off the same pitcher twice in the same inning. Only a few players have ever done it, and his were against his former team, the Washington Nationals.
The 0-1. Swings through that.
Wow, good luck catching up to that one.
Next pitch misses way outside. And they'll do it again. One out, base is empty. The shortstop takes the ball.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than to have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
One down, base is empty. Goes down looking.
Oh, you know that's got to be very frustrating for this guy. He knows the strike zone extremely well, and you know what? Good hitters are not going to compromise. He'll take that punch out, but ultimately stick with his plan and have more success than anything else.
2 outs, base is empty. Bryce Harper will hit next. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
No strike.
Two down, nobody on. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Brings it in, and that is that. Phillies down in order. We played an inning, no score. Back at Citizens Bank Park, all set for the start of the inning. And at the plate for the Dodgers, James Outman. Now the right-hander ready to go. Still no score. That's in for a strike at 95. It's 0-1. Ground ball left side. Boom. Throws on to first and quickly one away in the second. And now Teoscar Hernandez. Edge of the zone, called a strike. And it's 0-1.
Looks like a really good fastball today. You can hear that catcher's mitt popping. Looking forward to hearing a lot of that one in this one.
To third. Boom. Tosses to first. 2 up, 2 down in the top of the second. Two outs, base is empty. Next is the Dodger DH, Chris Taylor. That one inside, and that's ball 1. Out to short. Trey Turner gloves it to first, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Dodgers go down quietly. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Bottom of the second. Nick Castellanos at the plate now. Here comes a pitch. That one is upstairs. Wouldn't chase that time. Matthew Ross umpiring behind home plate for us in this one. He's got a reputation for having a bit of a wide strike zone, Chris.
Yeah, no doubt, Boog. He rewards pitchers when they're working the edges and sometimes a little bit beyond that. So for the hitters, just have to really be aware. Don't miss your pitch when you get it early in the count.
Right through there for a strike.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front. So off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. And now it's Alec Bohm. Swings through that one. 0-1.
1 strike.
Still tied at 0. Last of the third. On the corner for a strike.
Man, that pitch was dotted. So much talent on display when this guy's out there on the hill.
Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Yeah, there's no doubt, Boog. Electric stuff from the jump. I mean, there's just no messing around right now. It's still very early, but we could see a pretty impressive outing here if the strikeouts keep coming in the way they are. One thing you have to be aware of, though, is a high strikeout rate might impact the pitch count as the innings roll on.
This is Bryson Stott. Off the mark there. Ball 1.
1-0.
Right through there for a strike. On the corner for a strike. And it's 1-2.
That's a real nice cutter right there. I mean, this guy can struggle with the inside pitch at times. So that's a
ouch. That one got him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him. And up to the plate is JT Realmuto. It's interesting. He plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does.
And I think that skill set really upgrades the position, because when you have that kind of speed, it makes the whole team that much better.
Two outs. And strike 1 to the catcher. What about him playing another position on defense, one that would require a little more range?
Absolutely, and I think if push came to shove where they had to make a move.
Runner takes off. It's a pitch out. Throw to second. Ow! And that'll end the inning.
Well, trying to get into scoring position, but a great catch and throw to end the inning. That's the way to pick up the pitcher.
Well, here we go. Top of the third, scoreless game. And here's the veteran outfielder, Jason Hayward. Wheeler back to work.
Ball. 1 ball, no strike.
And a foul ball. The wind of the pitch. And that's off the inside edge. 2-1. A little bit low. Crushed. Left center field. This one's deep. Forget it. A massive home run. The Dodgers strike first. It's 1-0. He put a charge into that one.
That was a lightning swing right there. No doubt about it. It's like he's playing wiffle ball up there, and that's typically not the easiest way to hit a home run. The slight opposite field into the gap. Man, making it look easy, that's for sure.
And now it's Gavin Lux. And that one fouled off.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Nobody on, nobody out with a run in. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. And takes low for ball 1. That misses off the outside edge. Ground ball right side. Stop. On the run. Throw to first. 1 away. That ground ball may have him back on track after the homer.
Good sinker low in the zone right there and produced exactly what he was looking for. Ball on the ground. Nice ground out.
Here's Mookie now. 0 for 1 so far. Close one. Doesn't get the call. And that's ball 1. Swing and a miss. Chased it out of the zone.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
The punch out there. Now 2 out. Two outs. Base is empty. Freddie Freeman steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Fly to left his first time. Ball 1, no strikes. The pitch. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit.
All over that one right there. I really like that swing, man. He didn't just push it the other way through the infield. He drove it that way, and it kind of makes me think he was thinking opposite field as he stepped into the box. Got a pitch he liked, and he got it done.
The batter now will be Will Smith. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1. Freeman leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Swing and a ball hammered left field. Marsh going back, banks off the wall. Here comes Freddie around third. Turner with a relay home. Safe.
Comes through with the RBI. Just missed out on a home run right there, but he certainly hit it hard enough. Just didn't have the right launch angle to carry it over the wall, but still an excellent swing of the bat.
So man aboard, and now it's Max Muncy. Caught looking his first time up. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
The strategy of winning a ball game, when you can make that pitcher work a little more, expose himself by throwing pitches, that could be the key to winning perhaps later on. So good job of extending this inning, getting a knock with 2 outs to bring the number 4 hole hitter up.
Swings and misses. That is strike 2.
Well, he looks fresh out there. Just needs to get a little more confidence and remember how good he's been in the past.
0-2 now. Wouldn't chase that time. And another ball. Runner at second, 2 down. And the next pitch is way outside. James Outman hitting on deck circle. Man on second, 2 down. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Man at second. And that's ball 4. It wasn't easy, but he earned that walk after a long at bat.
I don't think he really wanted to pitch to him right there anyhow.
James Outman now at the plate. He's 0 for 1. Oh, he doesn't get the call. 1-0.
And that's a pitch early in this game. He needs called for a strike. Struggling with command issues. He's got to get a little help from the umpire.
2 on, 2 outs. To the right side. In plenty of time to first. They limit the damage here. But 2 runs for him and they jump ahead. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Dodgers 2 and the Phillies nothing. As we go to the last of the 3rd, JT Realmuto steps in. The pitch. Inside, almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
And the 1-0. And there's a breaking ball that drops in there. That misses. Now 2 balls and a strike. Ripped, but it curls foul. And the righty deals. That one way outside, and the count's full. Outside, and that is ball 4.
It's tough after falling behind a hitter, 2 balls and no strikes, but now at least he gets a fresh start against a new batter. But he needs to get back into the strike zone and start pitching with conviction.
Brandon Marsh steps to the plate. Misses inside. Ball 1. right-hander deals. Swings through that one out in front that time.
Knowing that the pitcher wants a ground ball double play opportunity here, you've got to lay off pitches down in the zone. Right there, swinging at that pitch, that's a no-no.
To short, could be two. Off-balance speed, there's one. Throw to first, but he beat it.
Tough play right there. Didn't really have enough time to set his feet and make a strong, accurate throw. Had to rush it, but he got it off, and he got it there in time to get that out at second base.
Johan Rojas stands in for the Phillies. Just missed. The 1-0. And another ball. Chris, with that distraction and a speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
And a 2-1 on the way. That's down and in. Man at first, one away. Slapped foul. Righty delivers. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Had him way out front of the slur. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. Struck out looking at his first at bat. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. Kicks and deals. And that's in for a strike. The Phils trailing by 2 here in the last half of the third. Ohtani with a move to first. Marsh dives back in safely. That one not close. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Got him swinging. That ends the inning. Phillies strand 1. They trail it here 2-0. Back here in Philadelphia, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the 4th, Teoscar Hernandez. The right-hander back to work. That one finds the zone. 0-1.
Love coming to Citizens Bank Park. Best ice cream in all of the league at the press level. It's only been around since 2004, but plenty of awesome history here already. It's the only stadium with multiple postseason no-hitters. Remember, Roy Halladay did it back in 2010, and the Houston Astros threw a combined no-no in Game 4 of the 2022 World Series.
Next pitch is outside.
Well, that's kind of what you expect in an 0-2 count. Excellent job of the hitter to have the plate discipline to lay off of that pitch.
Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. Leadoff hitter retired in the 4th.
Oh, really expanded the zone right there with that fastball off the outside corner of the plate. Got him to chase it. That's a tough one to lay off of because it starts close to you and just continues to run away from you in that batter's box. So it's a really nice pitch with 2 strikes.
Taylor now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there. Just missed.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Bounce to third. On to first. Taylor out on the play. Here's Jason Hayward. He's already homered in this game. Pitch misses inside, and that is ball 1. 2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. Swings through that one for strike 1.
Spin rate's outstanding on that high fastball. Really tough to hit.
And a pitch. That misses. Now 2-2. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Corrals it, and that'll do it. Nothing doing for the Dodgers here, but they're on top 2-0. And we're back. Now the number 2 hitter, Trey Turner. The pitch. That to right. Makes a nice running catch. And there's one away. Bryce Harper to the plate. That pitch in for a strike. 0-1.
If he doesn't get a knock right here, that pitch he just took is going to eat at him for a while. You might not see another pitch like that from a top-level guy like this.
That one missed. That's in there, and it's 1-2.
1-2.
Got him swinging.
Just absolutely rolling on the mound. He's looking very much on his game in the early parts of this one, Boog. Fully on the attack with these hitters.
That's 7 strikeouts already, so he's got a good pace going, no doubt. On a line, base hit, and that extends the inning.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Against good pitchers, you've got to take advantage of the mistakes. That was right in his wheelhouse, and he didn't miss a stitch.
Runner at first with 2 away. And the batter now, Alec Bohm. Throw in hopes the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. The ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
And digging in for Philadelphia, Bryson Stott. He was plunked in his first trip to the plate. Pitch is in there. That's strike 1. That one hooked foul. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Phillies leave a couple. They're still down. It's 2-0. Back here in Philadelphia, we go to the top of the fifth. Leading off, Gavin Lux. The wind of the pitch. Flips the corner. It's 0-1.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
In there at the knees. And the count is 0-2.
Well, he didn't like those first two pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole. He's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
The shortstop takes the ball.
That's a really good job of laying off the 0-2 high fastball. Is going to make that pitcher really have to respect his hitter, even though he's behind in the count.
Sit down on strikes. Couldn't pull the trigger on a fastball at the knees.
Well, definitely a borderline pitch right there, and he didn't look too convinced as he headed back to the dugout. You know, those are tough ones to let go as a hitter, but with the human umpire calling balls and strikes, it's always going to be on you to protect yourself with 2 strikes.
Back to the top of the Dodgers order. Now it's the Dodger leadoff hitter, Mookie Betts. Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play. 2013 in the playoffs, you caught one as the Red Sox played the Rays in the division series.
I sacrificed a bracelet. It was my wrist and my hand.
One down, base is empty. That one finds the corner, and the count is 0-2. Chris, we were excited to watch him pitch. This is a little more along the lines of what we were expecting performance-wise.
Yeah, Boo, great pitchers like this, you may get one opportunity in one inning to get to them, to get some runs up on the board. And if you don't take it then, you may see zeros the rest of the ball game.
That's ripped. Base hit. So a man aboard now with one away. Here comes Freddie Freeman up to hit. 1 for 2. And there's a strike on the outside corner. Betts, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Double play ball to second. Over to Turner for 1, and that's 2. 1 hit in the inning, but nothing more than that. Last half of the fifth coming up. It's the Dodgers 2 and the Phillies nothing. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now it is JT Realmuto. And a pitch. Foul back our way, and that's out of play.
You know, these Phils need to bring up the quality of their bats and specifically their swings. They're trying to find ways to drive the ball with some authority, but it's just not happening for them so far. 0 extra base hits in the game, so it's been tough for them to get anything going.
Here's the 0-2. Got him. 1 out. Brandon Marsh stands in for the Phillies. 0 for 1. He hit into a fielder's choice his first time.
Sometimes you have to keep chipping away until you break through, but it's a lot easier to put runs on the board when you have runners in scoring position because they put themselves there.
0-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
The pitch. Just off the outside edge. The Dodgers up by 2. Last half of inning number 5. And that's in for a strike. And that one almost got him. And the pitch. Got it by him for the K.
Now at 10 Ks with still a few innings left, so expect him to add on to that total. And pitchers are looking to have a strikeout per inning. I mean, that's excellent work. The way it looks now, I mean, he's going to have a better rate than that in this one. So really good stuff working on the mound in this one.
Rojas in the box here, lets that one go for a ball.
Oh, he's got to be pretty proud of this outing so far. Sometimes guys cower coming into a ballpark like this, but he's attacked hitters. Pitching on the road like this is very impressive. This has been a treat to watch.
The next pitch misses, and that's ball 2. Swing and a miss.
Well, that's that slurve right there. He threw it extremely well. He talked about just a ton of breaks. So tough to get that barrel to.
And the pitch. Right field down the line, and that one slices foul.
Now this offense has just been locked down. Almost 5 full innings of shutout baseball.
Swing and a miss, struck him out, and the Phillies are set down in order. Phillies go down quietly in the inning. They trail things here 2-0. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6, and at the plate for the Dodgers, Will Smith. And the right-hander back to work. Just missed. Movement in the bullpen. Matt Strom is loosening up. This would be his first appearance for the club. Dominguez also getting ready. Just missed. And that one missing low. In there for a strike at the top of the zone. And he chases a high fastball there.
Okay.
Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Righty to the plate. Bounced out to short. Whips it across. 1 up, 1 down.
That's what a good sinker's designed to do. Get a guy to roll over a little bit, hit the ball on the ground, kill some worms while you're at it.
Here comes Max Muncy. He has, as they like to say,
let me guess, Boog, light tower power.
That's right. Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're at the top half of the 6th. And a swing and a miss there.
Another 0-2 count right here. Pitcher just in the driver's seat. He can go anywhere he wants to go right here.
Got him looking. 2 down.
Well, he throws him with a great fastball right on the corner. It's kind of like bowling when you think the ball's going to get into the gutter and somehow just hangs onto that edge and knocks down a pin. Well, he got the outside corner of the plate and got that called 3rd strike.
Out and in the box again, takes a strike.
Well, in an 0-0 count, not every strike is a good strike for a hitter. I like the plate discipline there.
On the ground to the left, and it goes just foul. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. Dodgers down in order. They're up 2-0. Back here, Citizens Bank Park, bottom of the 6th inning. And here's the Phillies leadoff man, Kyle Schwarber. Ohtani back to work.
That's the ball.
That misses the zone. Ball 1. At the belt and fires. Not close with that one, and it's 2-0.
Struggled a little bit in this one. Couple of strikeouts earlier, but doing a much better job in this at bat to get ahead and find a good hitter's count at 2-0.
That one misses, and it's 3-0.
Now in this 3-ball count, down in the ball game, you've got to be very selective. Take your walk if they'll give it to you.
In there for a strike at the bottom of the zone.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
And he couldn't come up with it.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
Trey Turner down.
You have to be careful throwing him breaking pitches, even in an 0-0 count. He loves going after the off-speed stuff, and he's really good at hitting it. Now, these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important at getting back into this ballgame. Way to lay off that pitch down.
Right-hander kicks, deals. Turned on, but foul wide of third. With the tying run at the plate here in the bottom of the 6th. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Very frustrating right there as a speedy potential base runner when with 2 strikes you just struggle to put the ball in play. You don't even have to get a hit at that point. You can help your team just by reaching on an error, but some way you got to find a way to shorten up the swing and put the ball in play next time.
Here's Bryce Harper. Right through there for a strike. Schwarber stands at first with 1 out. High fly ball down the left field line. And no one can get to it. It's a foul ball. Kicks and fires. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Here's Nicholas Castellanos. Swing and a drive, deep right field. That's back. And that one is going to go. He'll touch them all. And we're all square. It's 2-2. He only needed 1 swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. Love to see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at-bat. You watch him from the on-deck circle, so when you step in the box, you're ready to pull the trigger wherever it's at. Really good job by the hitter. Total conviction on that swing.
Now the third baseman, Alec Bohm. And first offering is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on, and a foul ball. And he deals.
Well, he's so great about hitting the ball the other way. He gets those arms extended. So right there, just trying to straighten him up a little bit so he doesn't have as much outside plate coverage.
And down on strikes. 3rd out, and that ends the frame. Just 1 hit in the inning, but it was a big one right here as it ties the ball game. And we're deadlocked now at 2 apiece. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Back at Citizens Bank Park, here's Teoscar Hernandez. The wind and the pitch.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats. You know, these Dodgers just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today. And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
And that's off the inside edge. And the count is 3-1. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. The pitch. He goes down looking. Chris Taylor now. And that's in there for strike 1.
Man, I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
One down, base is empty. He swings and hits a fly ball, center field. Rojas makes the grab, and there's 2 down. And now the right fielder, Jason Hayward. He's already homered here in this one. And that one just missed off the outside edge. The next offering misses. And that's ball 2. 2 outs. And it's fouled away. Here comes a pitch. That one 95 to finish him off. Dodgers go down quietly, and this game is still tied at 2-2. Bottom of the inning, so digging in now for Philadelphia, Bryson Stott. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most. That one misses, and it's 1-0.
Well, he gets to balls that get by most people at that position. Just really impressive because there's certain times the ball comes off the bat, automatically that team that hit it thinks that they've got a base hit, or they may have extra bases, and he just takes it away.
Tap dances out of the way of that one.
And what makes him even quicker is the fact that he's so dialed in on the pitch as it's moving through the hitting zone. He can see how that hitter's lined up, what he's trying to do, and where that pitch is going to end up, which gives him that really quick first step. And that's
that hit him. And the leadoff man is aboard to start the inning.
Well, the bright side is that that'll help the on-base percentage a little bit, and that's a category no batter can ignore these days. OBP, OPS, well, maybe that'll ease the pain just a little bit.
Move to first, and he dives back in safely. Real Muto, the next to hit, takes high for ball one.
If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
The pitch. Right through there for a strike.
Man, he's been really good. About to hit that 100 pitch mark here in the 7th. Man, we'll see how far they're going to ride him, but it's been pretty good so far.
And a 1-1. And another ball.
The 2 strikes. May see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Kicks and deals. That misses. Full count back.
So here we go. Base runner at first, could be running on the pitch. He's got good enough speed to steal the bag to get in scoring position, even if it's a swing and miss at the plate.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Well, he's starting to look a little gassed to me, and we'll see if they go to the bullpen in this spot or not.
And here comes the Dodgers manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. Ohtani will depart. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound. Alex Vesia takes over on the mound.
Bringing in the lefty with the left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
First and second, no outs. Brandon Marsh stands in for the Phillies.
You know, this is kind of a tough matchup as a left-handed hitter facing a left-handed pitcher. What you tell yourself is I want to stay square to the plate. Try to hit the ball over the shortstop's head.
Close, but call the ball. And that's ball 1.
Home plate umpires trying to tighten things up a little bit.
With the go-ahead run standing at second here at the bottom of the 7th. Breaking ball inside. And now 2-0.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Left-hand hitter waits. Popped up. And the infield. Lux gets under it. Johan Rojas stands in for the Phillies, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. And that gets the inside corner for a strike. The Dodgers bullpen with some action. J.P. Fireisen looks to be getting ready for manager Dave Roberts. Kelly getting loose as well. Two on, 1 out. And that one fouled off. Just off the inside edge.
That one called just inside, I think, and on the mound, he's trying to get a little bit of an explanation. Doesn't seem to be too bothered by it, though, but he clearly thought it clipped the corner.
And here it comes.
2-2.
just missing there. And that's ball 3.
Just missing off the plate there, according to the umpire. And out there on the mound, maybe trying to get an explanation. Can't say he's convinced, but it looks like he's accepted it.
Payoff pitch. And they're all loaded up.
Well, that sets up a really big at-bat in this game. These are the moments when everyone in the stadium gets really locked in.
Kyle Schwarber stands in for the Phillies. Golden opportunity right here.
Well, look out here. He's going to come up ready to swing in this situation. Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning. Tough situation right here. So important as a pitcher to get ahead in the count as he did right there.
All loaded up. Dangerous hitter at the plate. Trying to check his swing. Appeal to third. And he won around. Just enough that time. The pitch. That's to third. The throw to second. And that's 2.
This team is ready to make a play with the bases loaded. Excellent job of execution there. You turn the double play, and the inning is over.
Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Matt Strom.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
And now Gavin Lux.
Now this guy, a player that if he gets on base has the ability to really be aggressive getting around the base paths.
The pitch. That's in there. That's strike 1.
And I know you want to be patient as a hitter, but you got to be ready to jump on the first thing straight. And he got one right there, but left the bat on his shoulder.
And a pitch. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. The 0-2. The shortstop takes the ball.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Next offering is in the dirt. And the pitch. Line drive. Fair ball. Castellanos whips it back in, and the potential go-ahead run stops at second base. A perfect example right there. That plate discipline, it pays off.
The deeper he gets into a count, the more comfortable he becomes, and he usually wins the battle.
Here's Mookie Betts. 1 for 3. First pitch, and he just misses. Man at second. In the air, left field. Marsh under it. And out number 1 on the grab. Freddie Freeman up to the dish.
Listen, there's absolutely no reason to pitch to this guy right here. You nibble, you see if he'll expand his zone, but don't give him anything to hit. If you walk him, not a big deal. You have a double play opportunity set up.
There's the strike up high, and it's 0-1.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
The pitch. Now a fly ball to right center. Rojas on the move to the gap. He's got it. And there's 2 away.
They trust him in center field because he's capable of making plays on the run, and we saw it right there. That's a player you want patrolling center field. Someone who can attack the ball off the bat.
And up to the plate is Will Smith. First pitch just misses. And that's in for a strike.
1-1.
Man on second, 2 down. And another ball. That's off the mark. 3-2 now.
They tried to get him to go, chase the pitch down and away, but he wouldn't bite.
Max Muncy would be next. Big bat with a potentially huge opportunity. 2 outs. Out to center. Rojas under this one. Hauls it in to end the inning. 1 left for LA. Score remains deadlocked at 2-2. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. J.P. Fireisen. Trey Turner at the plate. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a flyout. And a pitch. And fouled off. And the right-hander deals. Swings and he pops it up near the pitcher's mound. Lux gets under it. Puts it away for the out.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
Here's Harper now. Known for his late inning heroics.
If you don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against him.
And that's outside. Activity in the bullpen for the Dodgers. Ryan Brazier up and loosening in the pen.